and it's nice to not have to wade and scroll through hours and hours of like forums, and that's not what I wanted, but okay. You know, of like tons and tons of forums and Reddit pages where you get like 14 different suggestions for what to do, but just like have it compile all the information as you also do the thing, and like enter that more into the chat bot. And then like get like real-time answers and corrections depending on your situation. Like it's okay. Hey Grok, can you beat fucking Super Mario Odyssey for me? It's too difficult. Nah, but it's genuinely goated. It's another one of those things where like people are seemingly scared of technology, and I understand it, because it is scary technology, especially to those who like can't differentiate between reality and AI. But like for people like me, or people who are way smarter than me, who know how to make technology your bitch before it makes you its bitch, you will find that like it's an incredibly helpful tool to not have to spend hours upon hours of like doing not necessarily doing research, but like not doing search that leads nowhere, right? Like you will usually get pretty concise answers and pretty like good answers for what you're looking for. And that to me is really, really valuable. By the way, I gotta go to the fucking bathroom again. Jesus Christ. I'll be right back. Couldn't even hold it out for an hour. Goddamn. All right, let's continue. Jesus, that was bad. God damn. God damn. Anyway, let's keep going. Can I not like make it up here? Oh wait. Oh. Boing. Son of beach. It's fine. But the thing is though, what I was talking about, the problem is that of course, like, even when asking an AI shit, unfortunately it can't account for human error. I saw that this week again, because we had an issue at work with a person who couldn't like add people to like a Microsoft Teams channel, and like the stuff that I found, it gave me because I had wrong information. What it turned out to be was just that they were trying to add the person to a channel that was restricted by like the Teams channel, or the Teams group's admin, and that's why it didn't work. But you know, like with the information that I gave it, it was talking about a lot of like database and like Microsoft Active Directory and Azure stuff that could be wrong, and I was like, I know that kind of makes sense. It kind of sounds like it could be correct. And then it wasn't. Like, factually, yes, it was correct, but it wasn't applicable to the situation because that's not what was wrong. But like overall, it's kind of cool still, because it helped me quite a bit. And like if that would have been the issue, it would have still helped a lot, because then I would have known what the issue is. And then I would have known to pass it on to somebody else who was, like, actually responsible for it. So it's like, I don't know, much like any tool ever, it just makes life easy for you when you're, like, when you think a little bit. You just gotta be sure to, like, use it properly and be able to articulate yourself properly with what you want. And I know that, like, a lot of people struggle with that in general, which is why, like... Which is why a lot of people can't do anything with AI. Especially if it's, like... Not generative AI, but, like... I don't know, what's the word? Like, informative? Like... I don't know, what would you call something like ChatGPT? But like I said, I was impressed because oh no, that's not right. Oh, okay, it's only if you turn into the thing that it changes its hand. But yeah, like, if you can't, you know, if you can't articulate what you want, then the chatbot's not gonna help you. Even with all the information that it can get. And I get it, you know, like, I can definitely see how... and then, you know, like, I get that for some people that's difficult in real life with regular people too. And I kind of have these, like, weird feelings too sometimes when you ask, like, an AI something, and it's basically like you're texting like a coworker, and you find yourself going like, oh well, but that's actually not right because this is the thing, and then you're like, I'm having a conversation with a robot. This is weird. But again, it's like, it's still very helpful. There's tons of stuff where I've already had a great amount of help just because I was able to, like, articulate what the issue was and add in, like, as much detail as possible. And yeah, like I said, it just helped. It was great. And again, saving me, like, hours and hours of search work is some of the best things ever. Like, honestly, I'm genuinely so happy that I don't have to... Yeah, sure, I'll buy that. Genuinely so happy that I don't have to, like, spend a ridiculous amount of my time that I could be using to work on the thing that I'm trying to work on with some research. And, you know, like, obviously, when it gives you, like, links, for example, when you ask it for some factoid or whatever, and it gives you links, I will usually click on those links to see, like, okay, is this a reputable source? Like, is this credible? Does this make sense? But usually it's not wrong. Like, usually it does a pretty decent job at saying things correctly. And in that regard, it's really, really cool. And there was a time when people said, like, because books exist, everybody's gonna become stupid because they're not gonna remember anything anymore. Remember when people said that computers are gonna make everybody stupid and shitty? Well, they were kind of right about that one, but in a different way. I don't think they expected I don't think they were, you know, expecting what really happened here. But I mean, the truth is, like, just like with any tool, just like with any... Oh shit, wait. Just like with anything that is, like, meant to make the lives of humans easier, the problem is that a lot of people aren't really, like, smart enough to use it properly. And if the majority isn't capable of using a tool properly, or even just a really loud... Like, it doesn't even have to be the majority of people. It just has to be, like, a substantial enough amount of people where, like, it will shift the general opinion to, oh, this thing's stupid because it doesn't do the thing that we want it to do. But I mean, it's bullshit, right? Because again, like, you can rag on ChatGPT, you can rag on whatever other, like, model there is. I think personally, like, if you're using it for factual information, obviously it can still be wrong sometimes, but generally speaking, if you're looking for, like, something factual, you won't really be disappointed because it's giving you some pretty decent output. And so, like, overall, I think it's really cool that we have this as something that we can use to smarten ourselves up, because I've learned a good amount of things from using it. Sorry, is this right? Are these supposed to be floating? That doesn't look correct. By the way, those fucking Bowser statues look absolutely fucking awesome. Like, holy shit. Like, yeah, that is how I would depict myself had I kidnapped a princess and was trying to marry her in Japan for some reason. I know it's just because it's like a foreign thing and it's like not that well known to me, but like old Japanese aesthetic is kind of based. Like I know, you know, there's a lot of like, oh, regular place Japan or whatever type of memes, and I've said that kind of stuff too because like it's true. People do soy face for like just thing Japan a lot. But there's some cool shit here. I mean, but the thing is though, like, there's cool shit everywhere, right? It's not like, I don't know. I've never went to a country and like, I don't know, went to like a museum or went to see a castle or anything like that and said like, well, you know, this isn't as cool as Japan. Like, I don't know, what can I just be impressed with the fact that people with like 3 brain cells were able to build this? That's really mean. I know there were smart people back in the day too. I don't know. I feel like there are a lot of impressive things in the world. But most of all, I do think that like, you know, old Japanese aesthetic is kind of fucking sick. It's like half the weeb speaking and also half just like being really interested in... I'm interested in like a lot of foreign cultures and shit like that. I know I didn't really articulate that like a human being just now, but I don't know. I just always thought it was like cool to see what people in those days with like without a lot of the technology, you know, like I'm not even talking like specifically about computers, like even mechanical technology, how they were able to like build these impressive fucking castles and temples, and they're still around, you know, like, yeah, obviously even nowadays you have people like taking care of these. Oh hey, it's these two fuckers. Like, I know even now you have people taking care of these. The boss wasn't kidding when you said you were too persistent, but I owe it to the family, to all the Brutals. Come out. Come at you with everything I got. Sorry, I couldn't speak. I'm still completely like baffled at the idea that they didn't just use the fucking Koopalings. Like, why Miyamoto? It would have been it would have fit perfectly fine. Like, okay, he's their dad or some shit. Like, obviously they would want him to have a nice wedding. They're like, people like them, you know, like people like the Koopalings. I mean, they mostly like Wendy, I think, but they like the Koopalings. Oh, damn. Would have been so easy to make crazy money. What are you laughing at? I just killed your, like, brother. Yep, the wedding's almost here. The boss is getting ready in the keep up ahead. But you two can scram, because you're definitely not invited. You big forehead ass bitch. Nice. Explode. That's a fucking crazy ass laugh. Oh shit. Oh no, I got blown up. That's so crazy. Why did fucking Bowser depict himself as like a fucking deity? Isn't that what that is? He would. He's based like that, actually. He's fucking goated. I like Bowser a lot, actually. I think he's cool as shit. He's not my favorite Mario character. I do think that would have to be like Toad. Well, if we're talking like non-Gooner answer. Like, it would definitely have to be Toad. But like, Bowser is like a very close second. I like him a lot. He's cool. He's like a cool dad. He could do with his taste in women, you know. I think Bowser could do better than some stupid blonde bitch. But like, I get it, you know, she's the princess, whatever. It's like, yeah. I always have to like, or well, not always, but I kind of wondered, why is it Princess Peach? And never like Queen? Cause like, wouldn't that make more sense? Like, it's not like her dad is around or her mom to be the ruler of the Mushroom Kingdom. Like, why wouldn't she just be the queen? Was there ever an explanation for that? Or was Queen just like, is that like too regal? Is that like not relatable enough? People are like, oh, he's saving a queen? Well, I don't know. Queen sounds like she's old. Sounds like he's saving a hag. What's wrong with that? See, it's just makes no sense, you know? Shigeru, fucking fix your goddamn lore. I don't actually know. Like I said, I don't know. Has there ever been an explanation on why she's Princess Peach and not Queen? Or like fucking Toadstool or whatever. I don't give a shit. I know what it is. It's been 40 years since Mario released. Shigeru was thinking ahead for every single day of those 40 years. They're gonna release information that Queen Toadstool is on the Epstein list. I don't fucking know. She's finally gonna be added as a character in the next Mario game, and it'll be like, it'll be crazy. It'll be revealed that she was behind it all along, you know, like she like brainwashed Bowser to be in love with Peach, or to want to marry her or whatever, or to want to like take over her kingdom or some dumb shit, so that a Mario would be created to be the strongest soldier of the Mushroom Kingdom. And so then the Peach bloodline would be the true rulers of the lands, with somebody as powerful as Mario who can just easily like fuck up every like evil character's plan. I see how it is. I get it. Because you got to think about it. Mario has like, if we're gonna power scale like that, Mario has fucking defeated a lot of different enemies, right? Like a lot of like there were aliens. Like obviously there's Bowser, you know, the fucking mutant turtle man, but then there's like aliens he's defeated. Dragons. Like mythical beings sealed in temples multiple times, surely, by this point. And like Mario's fucking... I think Mario could beat Goku. That's not to, like, even talk about all the crazy-ass powers he gets. And yeah, sure, you know, like, they're usually situational or just, like, per adventure. But the truth is, you know, like, Mario has made friends with all of these people, and so he could call upon their powers to help him at any time he wishes, right? So, like, I'm just saying, like, Mario's got an arsenal, and it's not weak. If you just think about, like, Mario Galaxy alone, you know? Motherfucker can, like, literally travel the stage. And sure, he needs the... Oh, fucking voice crack, sorry. And sure, you know, he needs the sure, you know. Sure, you know, he needs the like, the power or the help of the Lumas. Like, yeah, whatever. But, I mean, why wouldn't he just get the help of the Lumas? Why wouldn't he get Rosalina's help? Dude has literally helped her and her family, like, twice. Fuck. So I'm just saying, like, the guy, you know, you can fucking travel between the stars. And I'm like, I mean, I'm not talking about, like, the meta powers, like, oh, you know, he's got the one-ups and he can't die or whatever. Because, like, sure, you know, you could say, like, oh, but he's just a normal dude otherwise. I mean, is that true? Is he just a normal dude? Ah, fuck off. Guy's got crazy athletics without any sort of power-up. He can jump super fucking high, which implies that he has great leg strength. Or at the very least, like, just general, like, great core strength. But I believe it's more leg strength really than anything. Fuck off. And he has to, like, you know, there's got to be, like, some secret to his heaviness, because he can fucking... He can smash his enemies to fucking bits. I'm just saying, like, if we were to power scale a lot more than just anime characters and, like, anime video game characters... I'm saying Mario is a fucking strong contender, even without tools. I don't think he could beat, like, you know, I don't think he could beat like a universe level threat, but I mean, without tools to help him. But I mean, you know, he's got a one up on a lot of other characters in fiction who have only been given power through some bullshit means. I guess being a plumber for 45 years, was it like 30 years? I don't remember what was it, 35 years? Was that the recent, is that this year's or next year's fucking anniversary? I forget completely. Like I said, I'm willing to believe he's got some crazy powers. Nice. All I'm trying to argue is that Mario is kind of cool too. And people are sleeping on this guy's powers like crazy. Okay, so it just does the same thing as I do when I jump on him. Fair. Oh yeah, right. Toad, it's me. Oh, fuck you then. Nice. Give me that power moon. Give me that power moon. Good to see you, Captain Toad. How you doing? Like I said, and then you add all the powers that he's gotten over the years. All the tools. The flood. Pretty fucking big. The metal cap. The wing cap. The invisibility. I forget what it was called. The invisibility cap. Guy's got crazy strong fucking lungs with how long he can be underwater. I think it would be an interesting thing to see, like... I guess the problem is that base level Mario with no tools is, like, still outclassed by certain characters that are also on base level, but at the same time, it's like, for a guy who's just a dude... pretty powerful, so you know. There's abilities there that I'm certain none of you could fathom. And here's merely a plumbersman, a plumber boy, if you will. Oh shit. Ah! Dang it. If you were to put a list together of all the shit that Mario has done, I'm sure you'd come out with like some crazy fucking... some crazy powers. And of course my argument would be that, like, you know, you take like canon games, right? Like, for example, I don't know if I would like really count Super Mario Brothers 2 in that regard, because that's all a dream, right? Like, Super Mario Brothers 2 is Mario having a dream, and possibly also the rest of the cast, but cool. But I don't know, there's like other games where, and I don't, like, I'm not sure how the RPGs, for example, play into the Mario universe, but even if we just take, like, the regular games, there's a lot of crazy shit. I love talking about Mario power scaling. Is there, like, there's not really anything over there, is there? Well, let's go. This looks so fucking awesome.